What is up, YouTube? That's here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys the long-awaited return of my In It to Win It Battle Spot series for VGC 2019. We're right on the cusp of starting Ultra Series. Depending on when this video is actually going live, it either starts today or the day after this video comes out. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be playing Ultra Series, Ultra Sun and Moon doubles. For those of you who don't know what that is, for those of you guys that specifically watch like the Let's Go content, I'm going to be doing my best to explain this, but all you really need to know is that this is doubles format. This is the official format put on by Nintendo, and this is going to be a ton of fun. I have a ton of gimmicky strats to show off with this team, and it's inspired by April Fools because it was April Fool's Day, depending on when this video is going live. Because of April 1st, April Fools, I'm going to be using Zoroark, the Pokemon that I think is the epitome of what April Fools should be. So yeah, Zoroark, for those who don't know, has the ability Illusion, which means it's going to make a copy of the last Pokemon in your team. So when I send out Zoroark, it's going to look like what the last Pokemon I selected. So Zoroark can disguise itself like Lunala, Salamence, Dunsparce, Blissey, Duskmane, Necrozma. And for those of you wondering, why are you using Ubers? Why is there Duskmanes and Lunalas in there? The way the format works is this is Ultra Series rules. These Pokemon are 100% completely legal, and we're going to be finding a bunch of Ubers in all these games today. You can use 2 Uber Pokemon in every single team, and I've decided to go with Lunala and Duskmane. So the way this format works is you're allowed to use 2 Uber Pokemon, you're allowed to use 1 Mega Pokemon, which you can see I'm using Mega Salamence, and you're also allowed to use Z moves. And I'm going to be using Z move on my Blissey, and we're actually using a Dark EMZ. And while we're here, let's run down the items. We're going to be using the best movesets and items on all these single Pokemon. Remember, this is going to be completely different from Let's Go, where we're going to be adding items, we're going to be adding abilities, we're going to be adding EVs and stuff like that. So this is going to be a lot more complicated than your average Let's Go video. So here are my items here. We're going to be running a King's Rock on Zoroark, and I'm going to be talking about that set in just a moment. We're going to be running some sort of 50% berry on Lunala. I think it's a Wiki Berry. We're going to be running the Salamence site on Mega Salamence, so we can go Mega. We're going to be running an Adrenaline Orb on Dunsparce. We're going to be running a Dark EMZ on Blissey, which I'll be talking about in just a moment. And last but not least, some sort of Aguav Berry or 50% Berry on the Duskmane. So you're probably looking at my items and you're like, I don't know why you've picked those items. Where are all the good items? Well, I'm going to talk about my sets here. The Zoroark set we're going to be going with today is actually going to be a really cool set. Its moveset is going to be Protect, Fling, so we can fling our King's Rock so we can automatically flinch things. That's the strat. We're not trying to flinch them through the use of attacking. We're trying to flinch them with a King's Rock fling. And for those who don't know, when you fling an item like a King's Rock, it has a 100% chance to flinch the target for the turn. So we're pretty much trying to skip our opponent's turn, which is a really, really good play in doubles. You can actually kind of compare it to being able to fake out whenever you feel like it instead of fake outing on the first turn. And then since we've lost our item, we're going to be using Thief on Zoroark to take more items. Yes, we are. We're using Fling and Thief and Protect. And last but not least, we have Night Daze because you won't be able to stab, the best strong stack you can have. I think Night Daze is like an 85 base dark move. Has a 30% chance to lower accuracy. Really good stuff. Zoroark's signature move for the most part. Really, really good. I love it. Zoroark is such a cool Pokemon, and it's a perk Pokemon for this team. After that, we're using a Lunala. Lunala's pretty standard. Nothing really to talk about there. Salamence, again, pretty standard. Both these guys are Tailwind users. Nothing really spectacular about their movesets. Dunsparce, though, pack in that Adrenaline Orb. For those who don't know what an Adrenaline Orb is, the Adrenaline Orb is an item that says when your attack is lowered through the use of like Intimidate. I think it's actually only by Intimidate. I could be wrong. Maybe someone in chat can correct me. But yeah, if you're intimidated or something like that, it's going to give you a speed boost. And you may be thinking, that's really weird. Why do you even want a speed boost? Let's talk about my moveset and then my ability, and we'll actually describe why I want it. So my moveset's actually going to be Protect, Agility, Rock Slide, and Headbutt. And you may be thinking, that's really weird, I don't know what we're supposed to do. Well, the Adrenaline Orb is to give us a +1 speed boost, and the Agility is to give us a +2 speed boost. So that's a +3 speed boost, which means we're going to be able to outspeed everything if we play this thing correctly. Why do you want to outspeed everything with Dunsparce? Why is your only 2 moves Headbutt and Rock Slide? Are you just going to go flinching people with 30% chance flinches? It gets better than that. We're going to be having a 60% chance to flinch because Dunsparce is packing Serene Grace as its hidden ability. Serene Grace Dunsparce going to be flinching everyone, 60% chance flinch, and the reason why we have Headbutt and Rock Slide, we're going to predominantly want to use Rock Slide, but Wide Guard's a pretty common move in this format. Wide Guard protects your team from like AoE attacks like Earthquake, Rock Slide, and stuff like that. So we have Headbutt just in case we need to use Headbutt to get around the Wide Guard ability. Now let's move on to Chansey. I said our item is a Dark EMZ. Now, Chansey's not really known, Blissey. Blissey isn't really known for dealing massive amounts of damage, but It's not about damage. We're using another Serene Grace Pokemon. We're using Serene Grace Blissey. We're using Dark EMZ boosted Snatch, and you may be thinking, what does Snatch even do? Snatch says, if your opponent's using some sort of setup move like Tailwind, or like Dragon Dance or something like that, or like Nasty Pot or Swords Dance, Chansey takes those boosts, and Chansey uses that move. They don't get to use it. But you also get a ×2 speed boost when you do that that play. So Chansey can also take Tailwinds by the use of the Dark EMZ Snatch. But anyways, you take all their boosts, and you get a ×2 speed boost, and then remember, Chansey's packing the same Serene Grace Rock Slide as Dunsparce is, so we got two Pokemon that have a 60% chance of flinching out every one of your opponent's Pokemon. This is going to be a hilarious meme team, and last but not least, we actually have a really unique Duskmane set. We're going to be packing Substitute, Morning Sun for some recovery. We're going to be packing Thunder Wave and Photon Geyser, so very weird sets on all of our Pokemon. Hopefully you enjoy the battles. We're going to hop right into it and see if we can find some games. Here we go. Alright, so we're going to be going up against Spring Bear, Jolteon, Greninja. We see Kyurem White, Latias, Suicune, and Palkia. So remember, like I said, you can use two Uber Pokemon. You decide to use Kyurem White and Palkia. Really cool team. I don't know what the Jolteon's going to be doing, but that guy's a pretty speedy team. No Intimidators activate our Adrenaline, but it's okay. We have Dunsparce. Dunsparce is all we need to succeed. So we're going to go Lunala, Dunsparce, and one of the strengths of our team is I have that Zoroark right there. He has no clue what Pokemon Zoroark's going to be. And in this game, our trick is going to be, I think, to not use the Zoroark at all. I think that's the real way to play this game, is to just not bring it. So we're going to be bringing Blissey and Salamence. And so he's going to be like doing his best to be like, is that the Zoroark? I don't know. Let me test these waters. Let me play really safe. Let me go for like some ballsy read. You know, one of the really good things about Zoroark is it has weaknesses to like Fairy and more notably like Fighting and Bug. So like if he's gonna go for like a big like superpower on a Pokemon thinking it's Zoroark, but is he really gonna like superpower my Lunala slot, my Ghost type? You see how they can start to create like a really cool situation where Zoroark just has a ton of value. So we're gonna see Jolteon, Greninja. So Greninja's a really cool Pokemon. It has the potential to use a really good move called Mat Block, which can kind of protect your whole team from like any sort of thing for the very first turn that you send Greninja out. It's like a defensive fake out, kind of. That's the best way to describe it, but what we're doing is we're trying to be getting a ton of speed here, so we're going to pop in a Tailwind with Lunala. Note that I have to be very defensive of a Z move here, but I really think he's going to go after the Lunala here. So I'm gonna pop the Agility with Dunsparce. We're going to be as fast as possible. We want Tailwind and Agility. He's going for a Shadow Ball. This is 4 times super effective. This is the only time, you guys hear me say it a million times, that you're never supposed to use Shadow Ball on Jolteon. This is one of the few times you can. Dark Pulse also 4 times super effective. Stabbed from the Greninja. Really good stuff, but remember, if that was a Zoroark, he would have been using Shadow Ball and Dark Pulse, 2 moves that like aren't very good, into a Lunala slot, which could have been technically a Zoroark. So he went really, really risky, but it ended up working for him. He's actually going to be using Ash Greninja here, a Pokemon that's actually not legal in VGC, but I mean, it's fine. We're still going to win. We're still going to win, chat. We have everything that we need to succeed right here, I think. I think we got everything we need. So we're going to pop the Salamence right now. It's time for Salamence to make its presence known. Here we go. Here we go. Salamence, pop an Intimidate that doesn't need to be popped. And you may be thinking like, you better watch out. That Greninja can use Ice Beam. It's so good. I'm okay. It's okay. The reason why we're okay, because we have Dunsparce right now. So we're going to pop that Mega Evolution, popping a stabbed, Aerialate boosted Hyper Voice. And actually, you know, I'm not going to pop the Hyper Voice. I'm actually just going to pop the, I'm actually going to pop a Double Edge into the Greninja, because I actually just want it gone. Because like Greninja actually is a little bit of a problem. Versus something like Jolteon, I can actually get rid of that. So here we go. We're going to go for a Rock Slide here. Put those Rocks emotes up. Get those ready, willing, and able to be used. So Mega Salamence from this thing gains Aerialate. It's going to make it so your normal type attacks are boosted by like 1.2. And they become flying attacks. So huge boost here. Rock Slide, making the connection. 60% chance flinch. Thanks to Serene Grace. Do we get some flinches? Survey says, I don't even need them. That's what the survey says. Survey says, I do not even need to flinch that Greninja. Do we get the flinch on Jolteon, though? Do we get the flinch on Jolteon? We get 100% chance flinch. Put a little meter for that. We got 100% chance flinch with Dunsparce right now. We're going to take this guy all the way. We're going to take him all the way through. We're going to flinch all of his Pokemon for the rest of the game. You may be thinking, like, this is the slimiest, like, cruddiest way to win, but it's so fun just being able to use a Pokemon like Dunsparce to, like, beat these Ubers. Look how cool this is. So here we go. We're going to be popping a Hyper Voice this turn, and we are going to be going for even more Rock Slides. More rock slides. Dunsparce is super fast right now thanks to that agility. So we're going to be able to potentially go first like we always do. And we're going to go for those rock slides. Remember, normally rock slides only a 30% chance to flinch. But Serene Grace is an ability that doubles your percent chance of special effects happening. So the special effect chance of rock slide being able to flinch, it's doubled. And it's going to let our Salamence just absolutely... Oh, Spatial Rend. Oh my goodness, never lucky. Oof, that really sucks. That ain't good. That ain't good, Chief. We're going to lose our Salamence. So yeah, we never luckied that one, chat. We never luckied that one. But... I still think we have shots. Now, he has a couple pretty good Pokemon left. They're not going to lie. They're pretty special Pokemon in the back over there. But I still think we can win. I still think we can win. Because how's he going to beat Blissey and Dunsparce? How's he going to beat Blissey and Dunsparce? So we're going to go for a Z move here. We're going for a Z Snatch. And remember, the only reason we're really going for Z Snatch, we're not trying to take something as much as we need that speed to be able to use what we want to use. And we're going to go for another Rock Slide. So right now, hopefully we can... draw some time here. Remember, this is the animation for Z Snatch. It's a priority move. That's a really good thing about it. Like, you can't taunt like a Z Snatch. Like, I'm going to get my boosts. So, I mean, you couldn't taunt a Z move anyways, but, like, you can't really stop me. Even if I went for, like, a fake out, I'd still be getting, like, this first. It's a ×4 priority move. It's super, super good. So, going for another Rock Slide, making those connections, and it's not, like, about dealing damage. We are doing pretty decent damage here, but it's not really about dealing damage. Jolteon flinched again. Palkia flinched again. It's so good. And you know what? You know what they say about flinches, chat? One good flinch deserves another. We got more rock slides. We have more rock slides. Both these guys are using rock slide. Blissey uses rock slide. Oh my gosh. That's 60% chance to flinch from Blissey. And you know who else has rock slide? You've been seeing the whole time. Dunsparce, even more rock slide. So we got 2 stacks of 60% chance to flinch from 2 Serene Grace users. Jolteon just took the KO. Like, Jolteon just held the L. And Palkia, you know we flinching that Palkia. So, I would say slow and steady wins the race, but, like, we're pretty fast right now. Kyurem, that's weak to rocks. Oh, man. So he has his 2 super Ubers. And versus the almighty might of Dunsparce Blissey. And I think we're going to be able to grind this guy. Look how much damage he's going to start taking. Oh, man. Come on, Dunsparce. And note that he has pressure, so, like, I can't use, like, a ton. Oh, I miss on Palkia! Oh, man, but that's why you got 2 Rock Slide users. Alright, so we got the flinch on Kyurem right here. We gotta hit the Palkia. Gotta hit it! There we go. Make those connections. Dunsparce does a lot more damage because it's not as weak as Blissey. That's decent damage. Decent damage. And, do we get the flinch? Palkia get that flinch. Kyurem get that flinch. Oh, my gosh. And you guys are thinking, like, how is this not cheating? Well, I mean, he can still attack, but, like... It's really hard to get this set up in game. This is a super combo team. I mean, I know it really looks like I'm cheating. Because, like, this guy hasn't got to attack. He's got to attack 3 times this whole game. But, like, rock slides can miss. You see a miss on Kyurem right there. A double miss. A double miss. But we get a double flinch. You see? You see, Hacks tried to get me down. Hacks tried to stop me now. But I'm having a good time. You know, we're still going to keep rock sliding. I was gonna switch it up, but I'm not. I'm almost out of rock slides, though, with Dunsparce, so we got to kill Palkia this turn. So rock slides. There we go. More rock slides. Rock slides. Put those rocks emotes up. If we can kill the Palkia, it's going to be real, real good. Because I want to switch over to start headbutting the Kyurem, because I don't like missing. And also, headbutt is stabbed, so it's still actually doing pretty decent damage. Palkia getting so low. So low on that Palkia. Alright, so we're going to switch it up just a little bit. We're going to be a little bit greedy here. We're going to go over the rock slide on Blissey. That will KO the Palkia. And we're just going to transition into a... No, I'm fine. I'm fine going for this last rock slide with Dunsparce. I got to KO the Palkia. I can't miss it. Rock slides. Note that I didn't even talk about the chance of him having a chance to attack there. Like, we're playing against a real person. This is a real person. We're not playing against a bot. This is a real person who has to just deal with this. And he's about to be taking single target rock slide damage. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's so good. Of course Kyurem flinch. And you know what? I don't even flinch for the last turn. Let's pop a big seismic toss. Gonna be doing 50 big ones. And, we take those. You guys thought I was going to lose. I lost my Lunala on the very first turn to a massive outplay. And I'm like, that's the play. That's the play. Dunsparce. Blissey. OP, baby. All right. We got a really cool looking Ultra Series team here. I can potentially expect this to be Primal Groudon, Mewtwo, Blaziken's really cool Pokemon, Tauros, Crabhammer, Kingler. Yo, what a cool team. Yeah, a little bit of Gen 1 swag, too. I really like seeing this. Okay, I really do think that it'd be really nice to be able to use Dunsparce here, but I'm trying to think of a situation in which I can get it set up correctly. I think I'm going to lead Zoroark and Dunsparce. How crazy is that? Now, the Blaziken can become a problem. me think about that, actually. I might actually just lead, Salamence. We have to bring Salamence. I'm gonna bring the Zoroark. I don't think he's leading it. Alright, so we're gonna Zoroark, Dunsparce, right? We're gonna bring the Salamence, and we're gonna bring Lunala. And so Zoroark's gonna be disguised as Lunala. And we don't want to disguise Zoroark as Salamence, because, like, it'd be not showing its Intimidate. So that's one of the reasons why you have to surround your team with, like, a bunch of Pokemon that can do, like, other stuff. We're not gonna bring Blissey. I think we're just gonna go with the Dunsparce this time. And we're gonna go all in on my boy Dunsparce. Now, that Blaziken with Speed Boost is gonna be a problem. And that's one of the reasons why we didn't bring Blissey for bringing Dunsparce instead, because Dunsparce can, like, trade agilities with a Speed Boost. Remember, Speed Boost is a +1 speed at the end of the turn. Agility I get ×2. And so he'll eventually be able to cap out higher than me, but I'll be able to, like, agility every time he protects, so you get more speed, and I'll be really ahead. So what he's doing here is he's going to use Venusaur, and its Chlorophyll ability is going to activate off of Groudon's... How would I even explain this? It's going to... Chlorophyll doubles your speed in the sun, and Groudon makes it sunny. So really, really cool team that we're seeing here. I don't know how I'm actually going to be able to deal with this. Because Zoroark isn't actually that great at this exact board state. Zoroark can flinch the Groudon. That's about it. So we're going to do that. And we're going to go for agility. And if we get 2 agilities off, which is a mighty tall order to get, we might be able to get something happening. But I expect some sort of sleep powder. He might even go for, like... I think he would just sleep powder the Lunala here. I think that's the real play. I think sleep powder Lunala. And let's see what he goes for. Venusaur's going to protect. I will take that. That is something that I take here in my channel. Fling Lunala. Flinging the King's Rock. Yo, eat the flinch. Eat that flinch. That's my flinch. You can't even have it. I wonder what item the Venusaur has. What item do you guys think it has? It's going to be agility. I think I'm actually going to protect with my Dunsparce this turn and go for a... I'm going to try and go for a Thief onto the Venusaur. Because right now he's going to be like, I got to hit that! And we're not going to Thief, obviously we're not going to be thiefing a Primal Groudon. So, because you can't take the Red Orb. That'd be busted, but you can't do it. So yeah, we're going to go for Thief! So, we just flung our item, and now we're going to get another item. Hopefully we're taking like a Sash, maybe like a Life Orb or something. We'll actually see. Solar Beam! He's popping the Solar Beam! And is it hitting the Protect, or is it hitting the Lunala? Ah, it's hitting the Lunala! I think I'm, like, gone, boys. Yeah, the Zoroark is a paper. It's literally a piece of paper. So Zoroark's gonna go down. Never lucky. Never, ever lucky. He's probably going for a P-Blades. Yep. Alright. How do I want to deal with this? Has to be Salamence in this situation. Zoroark did its job, though. I delayed the Groudon enough that I can get a speed boost, and that was really the big play there. So we got Salamence here, putting up an Intimidate, very, very value Intimidate right now. And also on the flying types, like, he's gonna have to make that choice whether he wants to hit the Zoroark, sorry, he wants to hit the Dunsparce, or he wants to hit the Salamence. So we're actually gonna go for a second agility so I can outspeed that Venusaur guaranteed. That's the idea. And remember, it's always sunny as long as Groudon's on the board. It's not like a 5-turn sun. It's literally sunny until Groudon leaves. And so it's really, really hard to gain board control when they never let it go. And I don't have any other anti-weather. You can't actually, like, I can't cast a Rain Dance here. It would fail on Groudon's weather. So let's try it. Protect Venusaur. I'll take it. Give me that second agility. As long as I can eat a P-Blades from an intimidated Groudon, I'm going to be in a good spot, chat. I'm going to be in an amazing, flawless spot. Hyper Voice actually is pretty decent damage against Groudon, too. Pretty decent damage. Look at this. Look at this. Pretty decent damage. Oh, that's what I love seeing right there. Oh, yeah. Hammer Arm! No, it's super effective! Dunsparce, no! No! Oh, we living, boys. Oh, that's probably there for Stakataka. Dunsparce, extra thick. Oh, I'll be taking those. Give me that Hyper Voice right now. Give me that Hyper Voice. Give me that Rock Slides now. Your Chlorophyll's pretty good. But Dunsparce, 6'9", staying alive. Oh, man. Shoutouts to Intimidate, chat. It's pretty good. Holy moly, Dunsparce. Let's see what you're working with here. Let's see if we can actually one-shot that Venusaur after a flinch. It'd be really nice if, like, we broke the... He's going Mega now. Really? So he's going to be losing his Chlorophyll to try and get extra thick, and I really do like that here. I really like seeing Mega Venusaur in conjunction with Groudon. Like, I love seeing it. So cool. And I think he actually gets the speed boost for this turn, because speed is calculated at the beginning of the turn before Megas, so I'm pretty sure he still gets the boost from Chlorophyll, but I could really be wrong, because it's been a hot minute since I've had to use Mega Venusaur. Yeah, it looks like he doesn't. It looks like they changed that back at the start of this gen. So, Groudon taking the L, Venusaur hanging on because he got extra thick from his Mega Evolution, but do we flinch it? Sunlight's gonna fade, and we get the flinch. I take those. Dunsparce, fastest Pokemon in the world. You heard it here first. +4. +4. Mewtwo, that's a pretty good Pokemon. Mewtwo is pretty good. But we also have, like, Lunala in the back. And we should be able to, if we flinch the Mewtwo, we should be able to, Hyper Voice just absolutely destroy everything. And he already Mega'd, so it's not like you can go like Mega Mewtwo on us or something. Mewtwo in this game actually, in this format, actually isn't nearly as broken as it is in Let's Go. Rock Slide, making those connections. Give me those 60% chance. Flinch. Decent damage on Venusaur, and Hyper Voice faster than Mewtwo. Mega Salamence, pretty speedy. KO and Venusaur is really big. Chunking Mewtwo really big. Do we get the flinch on Mewtwo? And remember, he can't go, like, he can't evolve or something like that. Or Sphere, no, we don't get the flinch. No, Dunsparce. I did my best. Technically, I should be able to win this one, because how many Ubers does he have? He has one, a Mewtwo that's at half. How many Ubers do I have? I have a full health Uber that's pretty good last time I checked. So Lunala going to be coming in here humongous, and let's see what he actually has to stop me. Blaziken is pretty good, but you know, like I said, we're packing Lunala. So we're actually just go for a double edge here, because we're not intimidated on our Salamence. Let me just make sure we're not for some reason. Yeah, double edge will do a lot more damage than a spread Hyper Voice would, and we're just going to lock a Psyshock and a Blaziken. He might go for some sort of like protect bait play, but like it shouldn't work. Blaziken's obviously going to be protect. It wants that speed that he needs to succeed, but we already know that my Salamence is faster than that Mewtwo. Double edge, mixed sweeper, Mega Salamence, boost off area late stab, double edge coming through humongous. Pick up the KO on Mewtwo. And it sucks we didn't have, like, Dunsparce to win this one, but this guy had, like, a real team made for Ultra Series. And we absolutely take those all the way to the bank. Gonna slam in a second double edge into this guy and a Psyshock. He can't get out of dodge of both of these. Let's see if he goes for another BM Protect just for LOLs, or if he just wants to go for, like, Rock Slide flinches for days. Maybe he'll show me his Rock Slides, and he'll have to get, like, 10 Rock Slides to... I think we'll PP out his Rock Slides before we actually get KO'd by them on our Lunala. That's how thick we are. But we're waiting on him, and we should be able to get it. He goes for a Flare Blitz. Let's see who he's targeting. Targeting the Lunala. Yep, extra thick. Is that Life Orb? Is that your Life Orb? No, not Life Orb. Wow. All right, so Double Edge should be able to pick up the KO, and that should actually be the game. I just want to say, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you're a Let's Go viewer who normally watches Let's Go content, let me know if there's anything I could be doing to tailor this VGC content more towards you guys, because I'm trying to help you guys, the Let's Go community, grow a bit and prepare for, you know, Gen 8 Sword and Shield. And so you're going to eventually have to learn about items and abilities and EVs. Even if you don't want to learn VGC, you're eventually going to have to learn more about all three of those things if you want to get more into competitive Pokemon. So I wanted to make this team because I love April Fool's Day, and I felt that using a meme team with Zoroark and Dunsparce is definitely April Fool's-like. It's also the start of Ultra Series, and if you liked this Ultra Series, if you guys liked this type of formats, let me know and I'll make more videos. So I just want to say, guys, thank you so much for watching. Check out the description below for links to our Discord and links to all of our other social media things, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.